boys. So let's get started. Quarian envoy ship. This diplomatic frigate is no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open, and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. Alright. Tali Thursday.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Aren't you Tali's
I
aunt?
hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Oh, I told you not to
Which
do
was a clear
that.
violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
I specifically told you not to do that. But you guys are doing it anyway. Tell me about your history.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them,
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
The Quarians were wrong? Ooh. Gonna get some flack on this one.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI.
Commander
it was an
facepalming.
accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Invading was a mistake?
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you retreat? And then you counterattack? Ooh. I don't know if they're gonna like that. Robertson says, can I just say I love male Quarian model. The models in this game look really good, man, and I think it might be that texture mod that we're using. Letting you retreat? I don't want you to counterattack, to be honest.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Hello.
Shepard.
Tali?
Tally Thursday.
Admirals? I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Alizora.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
I mean, not the textures, but the design, the shape of the helmet, those cables at the back. Glad you're here. I want to help you.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
Whoa. Do you still want me? I don't know if I want to hit that. Let's see here. Perseus Veil. I don't know if that does that rekindle a romance if I say that. Or lock in a romance with her if you're continuing one from Mass Effect 2. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. What happens if I say this, though?
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly. I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet, at least in front of the admirals?
Sure thing. Miss Vas Normandy.
Thank you. If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
And for the record, still totally worth it.
Oh my god. Codex updated. Talizora. I don't think that triggered anything. That just kind of left the option open. Now, if we invite her up to the cabin, that's probably... that probably locks in the romance. But we were supposed to invite Trainer up. So how does that work when you have two people that need to be invited to the cabin? How does that work? We drop a little bit of frames there. Remington says, Mike, think this through. You have Tali on one side and a blue octopus on the other. I mean, you already know what I'm picking. It's just like... it's a difficult choice. I feel like I should do someone else, and then I have doubts about that. So, hang on. How does this work with me having to invite two people up? Can I pick who I want? Invite Tali? Oh my god. I'm supposed... no. What happens to the trainer bit? Oh no. Unless we invite Tali up and tell her it's done with or whatever. I don't know. We're not doing this right now. I'm not going to deal with it. I wanted to see what that trainer bit was though. Anyways. It's Garrus, isn't it? I mean... he's pretty good at calibrating things, I hear. Alright, so the next... we had that little meeting there. Now this is the mission that is, like, kind of big here. So, priority Geth Dreadnought. The Quarians have tried to retake their homeworld from the Geth. Unfortunately, the Geth have been upgraded by the Reapers, and the Quarian fleet is trapped. Travel to the Quarian home system and disable the Geth Dreadnought broadcasting the Reaper control signal. So, we're gonna do that. Let's do that. Before that, though, let's read what the Codex has to say about Tali.
Admiral Stephen Hackett. Tali, a Quarian machinist, was born in 2161 on the live ship Raya. During her pilgrimage, a rite of passage in which Quarians proved their worth to the fleet, she recovered a Geth memory core that proved a rogue Spectre, Saron Arterius, was working with the Geth. As a consequence, Tali became a crew member of the SSV Normandy, where she served under Commander Shepard during the Battle of the Citadel. Tali returned to the migrant fleet following the destruction of the First Normandy.
Okay.
Soon after, the Admiralty Board sent her to the former Quarian colony of Haestrom to recover data on the planet's dying sun.
Mass Effect 2.
Most of her team was killed when they fell under attack from the Geth. But Tali herself was narrowly rescued by Shepard and the crew of the rebuilt Normandy. The Quarian rejoined Shepard to help oppose the Collector threat, but her current whereabouts are unknown.
We found her. Thanks. Planets and locations. I think that was for one of the planets that we are going to.
Jelix, the second planet in the Arai system, is a marginally
okay.
habitable world of mountains and
Not gonna read that. But yeah. Anyways, that's a thing. So let's go ahead and do it now. Just to speak about that intercom thing, we were supposed to invite Trainer up, but now it is taken over by inviting Tali to our cabin. So after we finish this mission here, we're gonna put the hold on doing other main missions. We've got a bunch of side missions that we need to do, so we'll be working on that. But we can invite Liara. We can invite Tali up and see what she has to say and all that, and then see if we can invite Trainer up afterwards. If not, I have a save before we started all this, so we can see what Trainer does by just reloading. So. Guy Fury says invite them one at a time. I hope that's how it goes. I'm not sure though. A train of people want to talk to Shep. We'll see how it goes. Perseus Veil. Disable the Dreadnought. Alright, that's what we're doing. Wait a minute. Okay. Before we do this, let's go talk with Tali on our ship first. I don't know where she's going to be. Probably engineering. That's where she's been the past 2 games. Wasn't inviting Trainer only for boning? I don't think so. I don't think so. She wanted to play chess, remember? So, unless chess is code, then I don't know. Wait, where is Tali? Why is she not in her post here? You down below? Tali Zora. Tali Zora. Is she not in the engine room anymore? She's not on the crew deck. Oh, she's in the war room. Okay, gotcha. Let's go to the war room then. Whoops.
Commander Shepard.
I guess we better make it a thing that we talk with her and the other admirals right now before we do this dreadnought thing. Get dreadnought. Ali.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I'm ready to hit it. I want to know about Legion. Where's Legion at?
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
You were outvoted 3-2. What about since the attack?
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that then. Your history?
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
The textures are like so high-resed that when you get like the close-up of her face and inside the mask, obviously you see her eyes, but right here, it looks like she's got some sort of lines or some sort of markings, tattoos maybe, I don't know. But that's interesting. I never remember seeing that in Mass Effect 2. So, let's see if they show it again here. War history.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Kind of see it right there, but I'm looking for the close-up. Back with the Quarians.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
Can you join me?
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Maybe if I had the right incentive? No, that's not... My people need me here.
Okay. We've asked her all those things. You can kind of see it a little bit in that shot. Remington says, oh yeah, she has some mean eyebrows.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Okay, alright. Admiral Raan.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
I thought we were holding hands there for a moment there. I didn't think she was handing me a pad. Okay. Patrol fleet?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Civilian fleet?
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Who has the largest fleet? I think Solarians do.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
But I think we're talking about
The Turians
Quarian
have
here.
more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet
Completely
by
wrong.
far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
That's crazy.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
Who cares if it's a violation? We're in a, like, life or death situation here. Heavy fleet?
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
We already asked who has the largest fleet.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the
The Turians.
Skip.
But before we began this war,
Skip,
If need be.
skip.
And in the meantime...
not casually, Commander, we keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever
Admiral
we must
Zen.
to win.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
Okay. Alright.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
There we go. Talked with them. I think it's time.
Commander. Commander.
Amanda. Do I have any messages right now? No. How do I... Well... I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and do this Geth Dreadnought here. Priority mission. Geth Dreadnought. This is the only system here. Whether or not it has things, I don't know. The Migrant Fleet? Geth Debris Field? What is all this? Addy? The Migrant Fleet. Flotilla of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million. 17 million Quarians. The Migrant Fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. It is a testament to the Quarians' strategic skill that these numbers have not dropped significantly during recent battles. The fleet is now on the far side of the star of Rannoch, the better to cloak its movement from the Geth. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Geth Debris Fields. Close to the star, the Normandy's scanners can detect a nigh uncountable number of Geth statites. Or statites? Satellites that use solar sails to self-correct their position. The Geth place the ultra-lightweight constructions around the sun to collect energy, arranged in a vast array known as Dyson Bubble. Scattered among them are space stations and servers that draw power from the statites through wireless energy transfer. Most of the stations are wreckage now, and no small number of solar sails have also been destroyed. It appears the Quarians began to destroy them, but were stopped before the attack was complete. And that's the Dreadnought, and this is the Quarian homeworld, Rannoch? Rannoch? Population unknown. Quarian estimates on the number of Geth range from the tens of millions to the single-digit billions. Estimates on the number of Geth consciousnesses, I don't know, stored in servers are far higher. consciousnesses. What was this thing here? Haza? Quarians have driven the Geth away from the planet, sealing 3 fueling machinery, but it is clear the Geth put up a fight. Wreckage from Quarian fighters litters the area, and more than one refueling station appears to have been blown apart by kinetic impact in a scorched earth tactic. Alright, well, let's get started with this one. Geth Dreadnought. Disable the Dreadnought. Y'all ready for this? Scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or anatomy. And in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. Okay. Who are we going to bring on this mission, huh? Oh. Look at this new little screen here. Well, it's not really new. It's just like we're kind of zooming out. Before we were like super zoomed in because we only had like, 3 or 4 squad mates to choose from. So we have to bring Tali. We can cycle through her appearances. Ooh, that looks cool. That's a cool looking helmet. Weapon damage. Power recharge speed. Nah, I think we'll go with the default. That looks cool though. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys 3 choices on who we should bring with us here. We have to bring Tali. That's like a permanent, a must. We have to do that. So the options that I would say would be Garrus, Edie, or Liara. Out of those 3, chat, which squad mate should we bring? Garrus, Edie, or Liara? Those are my choices. James isn't going to offer anything. Javik, I like Javik, but I don't really care too much for his abilities. And while this is we're gonna be on a Reaper here, he might have some insight, but well, it's not a Reaper, never mind. It's a Geth Dreadnought, so never mind. And Caden, I don't really think this is the first mission I want to bring Caden on. So either Garrus, Edie, or Liara. What do you think, chat? Guy Fury says, if you bring James, you're dead to me. That's all I'm saying. Dude, I ain't bringing James. He's not gonna offer any insight on any of this stuff. Romington says Edie, I suppose. Yeah, I think either Edie, Garrus, or Liara. Garrus just because it's old times, right? Like Tali and Garrus have a history, from Mass Effect 1. There could be some tension between Tali, who we romanced in Mass Effect 2, and Liara, who we romanced in Mass Effect 1, and we're probably going to romance her in Mass Effect 3, so there could be some tension there. Or, Edie's body and Tali, I don't know how that's gonna work out. And, Remington says, Fury, he brought James yesterday. I didn't take James out on a mission yesterday. I didn't take him out yesterday. We brought Javik and Garrus out on a mission. But we did bring James out for a mission, but it was just a kill all these enemies and hold out. There wasn't any story elements to it. What the heck is going on with Twitch, man? It says I'm offline. Is this true? What happened to Twitch? Did it just die? Oh, Twitch is fine. I don't know why my dashboard doesn't show the time anymore, and it doesn't show the stream health, which is the connection that we are on right now. I'm gonna reload and see if this fixes it. Apparently not. Apparently it's just not working. So whatever, as long as we're on, I think we'll be fine. Anyways, so we're still deciding here. I know it's taken so much time, but it's fine. Remington says, I'm thinking Edie because she's an AI too. Guy Fury says, yeah, Edie would be cool. Should have something to say. Alright, we'll bring in Edie. Bring Edie and Tali Zora. But I think for this mission, I brought Garrus with me when I first played. So this will be new. We'll bring the same weapons. Tali can use a shotgun and a pistol. What kind of shotgun do we want to give Tali? Scimitar. Spike thrower. Crusader. Yeah, let's have her use the Crusader. Get some of that. That was there. Predator, Eagle, Scorpion, no. Could bring that. Let's give Tali a Cerberus weapon. Increase rounds and increase damage, I guess. What was the other thing? Increases melee. Nah, we'll do that. Looks cool. Alright. And Edie, we've got her using the Eagle and the Blood Pack Punisher. Let's pick a different thing here. Gets Plasma SMG. Tempest. I kind of want you using the Geth. Let's use this in battle here. Increase damage. Increases power damage. I think we'll go with that. Alright, now we have to... I don't have any points for myself. Edie has a bunch of points here. Let's do this on overload. Let's go with recharge speed on that one. And decoy, increase duration, increase shields. Let's go with shields actually. Get that for Edie, and then if we can't do anything else, Tali Zora, 63 freaking points. All right. This is gonna be a little bit. I'll do. Oh crap!